What's going on, Z Nation, and welcome to another edition of ZSPN. I'm your host, Zaid, here. And today, guys, I want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about Media Day. Just want to give you guys a ramp up of my expectations going into this upcoming season, and obviously just want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about the players during Media Day, what they thought of what's gonna go down in upcoming season. So I just want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about everything that went down on Media Day, and just obviously the expectations to what to expect this upcoming season, which obviously begins next month, the October 1st. So, but before anything, like always, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all that good social media stuff. And guys, make sure to like my page on Facebook. ZSPN is the official page for this channel. ZSPN on YouTube, and also follow me on Twitter at ZSPN_sports. It'll be much appreciated. Show me some love by liking all my social media sites and subscribing to this channel. I really appreciate it. Now, as it concerns, the Media Day, there's a lot of good feedback. I mean, honestly, guys, if you're a Laker fan, you should be really hyped for this upcoming season. I mean, I'm sure I am, because it's just something very special to admire, especially the players expressing their hype and their excitement for this upcoming season, and especially, and LeBron James really, when it came to his press conference, he really said it best. I mean, it's not just about the Lakers, not just about the NBA or the Clippers. It's about Staples Center. I mean, for those of you who live around the Staples Center, you guys are really going to have an exciting season, because it's not just the Lakers who play at the Staples Center, it's also the Clippers. I mean, if you're fans of Kawhi, if you're fans of Paul George, I mean, just imagine every single night those guys are playing with each other against other teams. I mean, it's going to be very magical to watch. And also, not just that, the Lakers. I mean, come on, Anthony Davis. He expressed his interest of not just winning games and reaching the playoffs, but winning a title. That's the main reason that he asked for a trade, and obviously he wanted to go to the Lakers, and dream came true for him. And obviously his main goal is choosing titles over paychecks. So that's the best thing that I just love about players who have that motivation of not just getting paid, but also winning games, and obviously winning titles and getting rings. And obviously, there's a lot of good feedback. I mean, there's a lot of motivation this upcoming season, and you can just tell by the players how they are, talking well about each other, and just obviously, with Rondo and Anthony Davis having that relationship that they once had during their times in the New Orleans, and Danny Green having the experience of not just learning from the best coaches in this league and Greg Popovich, but obviously winning championships, so he has that mentality, and plus him bringing that shooting ability that he had last season, shooting 45% from the three. I mean, the guy is just gifted at that. And then when you think about some other players like Quinn Cook, I mean, there's a lot of players, including Anthony Davis, who shows a lot of love for this brother. I mean, the guy knows how to play the game, knows how to shoot threes, and obviously the Lakers' mindset this offseason was to get players who can shoot threes, and one of them is Quinn Cook. So obviously, with his ability, it's going to bring a lot of momentum this upcoming season, and it sort of depends on training camp if he is going to be the backup for potentially whoever's going to be the point guard for the Lakers. I mean, when it came to Frank Vogel, there's a lot of reporters asking who's going to be the starter, who's going to be the backup, and still remains to be seen who is going to be starting, who's going to be the backups this upcoming season. But like I said in my last video, not my last video, but my analysis when it came to training camp, obviously, most Laker fans, including myself, have the idea of who's going to start. I mean, obviously LeBron is going to start, Anthony Davis is going to start, and just a prediction, I think JaVale McGee is going to start at the center position, then Danny Green, and still remains to be seen about the point guard position. You never know. Maybe LeBron's going to start at the point guard position, or is probably Rajon Rondo. In my opinion, I hope it's Rajon Rondo, because we need that floor general type of guy who has experience, and obviously he showed that last season. So obviously having LeBron James being at his pure position that he has at the small forward is just the best option for the Lakers. And then when it comes to the backups, I mean, it still remains to be seen who's going to back up. Potentially, maybe Rajon Rondo. You never know, but it could be Alex Caruso, who has a lot of promise this upcoming season. I mean, he's going to basically tear it up, I mean, in my opinion. And also Quinn Cook, like I said, still remains to be seen if one of those guys are going to start. And then, obviously, shooting guard, you have KCP, which, by the way, even though I'm a little questioned of, how much the Lakers paid him to come back, but if he has that momentum and that ability to just shoot and play defense, then I'm all good with that. But other than that, I hope he just comes ready to go, because we are competing for not just the playoffs but for a title this season, because there's a lot of riding on this season, guys. I mean, you just think about it. It's the Lakers, it's the Clippers, and when it comes to the Golden State Warriors, they're not in the picture anymore. So obviously the best teams in the Western Conference is, in my opinion, is the Lakers, the Clippers, the Rockets, and the Nuggets as well, which most analytics are predicting the Nuggets to go all out this season because of the circumstances of the Golden State Warriors. So but yeah, other than that, a lot of riding this season for this Lakers team, and especially in the first game of the regular season against the LA Clippers, which you can just tell that Laker fans, including the Lakers as well, are so hyped for the first game against the LA Clippers. So I'm really excited for this season to start, and it's also great to see the players on media day really expressing their excitement, and from Anthony Davis to LeBron, and even LeBron said that I'm proud to be a Laker. So he is motivated this season. And then when you look at Kyle Kuzma, which, by the way, let's talk about Kyle Kuzma just real quick. Kyle Kuzma, he's motivated this season, and also with his foot injury, he did give us an update, and he did say that he is fine. I mean, he's not a major injury that most reporters are putting out there, that it's just such a huge deal from Kyle Kuzma. But he's saying that he's okay. He's playing. He's just going through the days with this injury, but he is working out, and he is going to come back stronger than ever. And obviously, I have a lot of praise for Kyle Kuzma to really come out this season with a breakout season, in my opinion. And I kind of see that happening, being that if he does somehow be the sixth man, or somehow if LeBron is going to play the point guard position, he could potentially move to the small forward, which I don't think that's his pure position, because he is a power forward in this league, and where he's recognized as being one, but he does play the small forward as well. So you could expect maybe Kyle Kuzma being the starter, but I don't really see that happening. He could be just the backup, being the sixth man of the Los Angeles Lakers, but still remains to be seen. And then when you look at the other players, I mean, Dwight Howard. I mean, let's just say something about Dwight Howard for a bit. I mean, the guy is very motivated this season to really compete for a title this season, and also it's kind of like a redemption year for him, and especially coming back to the Los Angeles Lakers after a horrible season with the Lakers, in 2012 and 2013, just really was a really bad circumstances at that time. But as of right now, with his interview that he gave, he really showed that he is motivated to really compete and be Dwight Howard. I mean, that's what he said in his press conference. He did say he's going to be that Dwight Howard that he once was, and obviously he is motivated. And I'm really giving a lot of credit to him to really come out this season, prove everybody wrong, and just go out there, rebound balls, and obviously defend. He doesn't have to be that dominant type of guy that he once was during his times with the Orlando Magics, and at one point being that guy with the Lakers and leading on to the Houston Rockets. He's just a role player now. I mean, he's just a backup to potentially JaVale McGee, and he's just going to be that role player guy. He's not that number one guy anymore, so obviously what we expect from him is to rebound balls and obviously, play defense, which he is best known for. So, and being a good rim protector, which, by the way, we have a huge threat in that particular ability, from JaVale McGee to Anthony Davis to Dwight Howard. I mean, they are huge rim protectors when it comes to protecting the ball. So obviously, I'm really looking forward to that. And also, from Danny Green, like I said, I mean, the guy knows how to shoot and knows how to defend as well. Same goes for, Troy Daniels. I mean, the guy still needs to develop his defensive ability, but he does know how to shoot. And obviously, he's building a lot of relationship with Anthony Davis and with LeBron. I mean, obviously, and also with Dwight Howard. So obviously, there's a lot of relationship being built around the team, and the chemistry of that team is really coming back to what it once was, instead of that, the last season where it was tarnished. And obviously, for many reasons. I mean, obviously there was Luke Walton, and there was trades, and obviously young players involved, and obviously it's just a much better, different season now, which we can all admire and appreciate. And that's why we have to thank the Lakers management for really building this team to what it is, and especially the coaching staff. I mean, till this day, guys, I really appreciate the Lakers management really building the Lakers staff. I mean, you really have to think about it, guys. It's all defensive-minded coaches on the staff. I mean, from Frank Vogel to from Jason Kidd to Lionel Hollins. I mean, you name them all. I mean, those guys are former players. Maybe I'm not sure about Frank Vogel, but they are former players. They are former champions, and obviously they have defensive-minded abilities and the way of coaching coaching any team. I mean, look at what Jason Kidd did with the Bucks, with Giannis, and Lionel Hollins with the Memphis Grizzlies during his times there coaching that team. I mean, every year reaching the playoffs and having the best defensive team in the NBA at that time. So obviously, guys, I'm just really excited to really to be a Laker. I mean, I'm glad that Lakers basketball is back with the Los Angeles Lakers, and there's just a lot of ride on this. And I'm just hope for a speedy recovery for Kyle Kuzma, because obviously once he comes back, he is motivated and ready to go. And we saw a glimpse of that during his times with the USA team. I mean, Greg Popovich, I mean, once again, bringing out the best from every player, including Kyle Kuzma. So guys, please comment down below. Give me your thoughts about Media Day, what you guys saw from our players' interviews, and are you guys excited for this season to start already? I mean, I just can't wait. I mean, there's a lot of writing on this. I am just honestly happy to be a Laker fan this season, and for many years. I mean, regardless of this season, I mean, I'm always a Laker fan. die hard. I mean, I am. And during the bad times, I mean, I was there rooting for the Lakers even that time. So, obviously, guys, there's a lot of writing on this, and I just really can't wait for the season to start. And from our players, from Anthony Davis to LeBron, Kyle Kuzma, Danny Green, even Alex Caruso, I mean, you name them. I mean, there's a lot of writing on this, and I just really can't wait for this Lakers team to really show what they're made of, and I just really can't wait for this season to start. So guys, please comment down below, give me your thoughts, and please like my page on Facebook, ZSPN, and also follow me on Twitter at ZSPN_sports. It will be much appreciated to show me some love by liking all of my social media accounts from Facebook to Twitter. And I really appreciate the love and support you guys give me on this channel. Please make sure to share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff, and most importantly, subscribing to the channel as well. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy.